That's we're streaming live. Ooh, just read something online good. That's good. No, it's being slow. As usual, my computer being slow. Who'd ever thunk it? Each stream is up, it's going. I gotta share it. Let's share it. Share. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Sure, gonna announce it. World Soccer League, you lose the first. Come check it out. I wish there was a way to like do all this before I hit the stream, but there's no way of sharing in the stream that I know of before it's live. I don't know how to do all that. Oh, he ain't gonna see it. Let's see. Anyways, I shared this, so I need to... Oh, I'm not playing this much. Alright, hello... YouTube, SuperSirianRigel here. Welcome to the World Soccer League channel. Today we're going to find out the results in the qualifying teams from the J-League. Let's see who makes it to being J-League champions, who qualifies. The top 8 teams qualify for the Asian Cup, and the top 4 automatically qualify for the Club World Championship at the end of the season. We're gonna find out. I have I got a type up here. Alright, let's, yeah, have a good one. Let's, we're gonna start, we'll just go through some matches real quick. Let's see how this goes. And I'll show everyone, I mean, I'm guessing that people really don't know the J-League, but I love the J-League. It's like, it might be my favorite league, even though I'm American, and Major League Soccer should be my favorite, and it kinda is, but it's, Atlanta United is like my favorite team in that, but and Premier League's real awesome. Everyone loves the Premier League. I like it alright. I actually kind of like the J-League better than any of them just because it's so different, and I've had Japanese friends in real life and stuff, so that's kind of a big deal to me. And there's our first, and if you're wondering, I'm keeping up with, this is not going to be like my last stream, where I had to split it into 2 streams, because I was controlling every freaking team, and keeping up with every team individually. I'm not doing this anymore. That was, I realized that was going to take way too long after the first try. Instead, what I'm doing is like this, so this should take, we should get this done in 1 stream. 3-0 win there, that was good. But instead, it's a smaller league. It's only 18 instead of 24 teams, so that helps a little. But I'm only keeping up with half of the teams that I feel like have a real good shot, and that I like. So, and we'll see if I was correct. Most of them should be near the top, but you never know, really. So. And half of them is not, like, that's 9 teams, so somebody's not going to qualify. And let's see who, even if if I chose correctly, all the teams that I'm following end up being the teams that qualify. Somebody's going to get left out. Who's it going to be? I don't know. Look at Kashima Antlers. One of my old Japanese friends, that was his favorite team. And then I had a couple of Japanese friends that their favorite team was the Urara Red Diamonds. Somebody might have been a Yokohama F. Marinos favorite idler. I like Yokohama. I'm pretty good. Oh, look at that. What a victory. Vissel Kobe. There's some... Now, this is also big because my created player and some of my created friends are in the J-League, and that's why I also really am invested into it here in the World Soccer League. And I've also put a few random international players from other countries into the J-League. Like there's another American guy on this team, Vissel Kobe. His name is Timothy Weah. He's a real U.S. men's national team player in real life. So he's like their star striker. And he didn't score, but they won though. So. Here's the team that I'm on. This is my team. Netherton, number 2 there. That's my player. That's me. And yeah, I think we should win this one probably because this team is not very good. That they're up against. Wow, we barely beat them. That's not very promising. Should have beat the crap out of it. And here's my bro's favorite team, and actually he's on the team. Actually, 2 of them are. Naka, number 7. Kazuki Naka. This was his favorite team, and now he's on the team. And a couple other. Joji Tagami, number 17. And Yutaro Funaki, number 9. The striker. He's their star striker. And good lord, they like freaking cream them. It's hilarious. Goodbye, FC Tokyo. On to the next week now, I'll show you. And oh, they're not dominating the top 8. Uh-oh. A couple of them drawed. Oh, somebody lost. Oh no. I'm keeping up with Shimizu, Espos, Sanfrecce, Hiroshima, Nagoya Grampus, Vissel Kobe, Gumbo Osaka, Yokohama F. Marinos, Kawasaki Frontal, Kashima Antlers, and the Urara Reds, or Red Diamonds as they're called. So yeah, top 8 is what we want. After 1 week, it's not really worth. Freaking out. Oh, somebody's injured. Yes, I hate when this happens. Who's injured, I wonder? Just auto replace. That's what I usually always do. Oh, I forgot my bro, one of my bros that I go to church with here, that I've been here in Alabama, in the United States. His name is Keith Allgood. He's the goalkeeper for them. So they got lucky to get him. I wonder who was hurt. Urara Reds. Oh, here's my team. And I got my bros, Adam Whitley, Austin Harris, Cody Miller on this team, Joseph Oakley. I used to play soccer with them for real, in real life. And they're on my team, so. Oh wow, Adam Whitley scored 2 goals, and he's a defensive back. Also, I may be simming and not talking a lot because I'm also eating. My food's already starting to get cold. The Antlers win again. Kawasaki wins. Hiroshima wins. Nagoya Grampus. They win. Oh, 2 weeks down. See, it's going to go a lot faster. Reds. Urara. It's so hard to say Urara. I just can't say it. Hardly at all. Like, I have also a personal reason why I can't say it, but I don't share that. Nobody knows. I'm not sharing that. So sometimes I can't say some things perfectly. Kawasaki, Yokohama, Kashima Antlers, Gamba. We're fifth. Well, goal differential, but we'll see. We got to get in the top four, though. Top four is the most important spots because they automatically qualify for the Club World Championship at the end of the year. The next 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 get into Asian Cup for another chance because two teams from the Asian Cup will get into the Club World Championship as well. So that's really important to try to be Asian champions as well. To get into that, because it's a competition of 16 teams. The other 8 teams are from the Asian Super League. Oh, this is big. First kind of big matchup, kind of. Can Kawasaki? Yes, they did. They're really good. Hiroshima had a decent chance, but it didn't work out for them, obviously. Kashima with a big win. Jubilo Iwata. I almost picked them instead of Shimizu, actually, so this is kind of like Jubilo's a chance at revenge. They get revenge. How dare you not pick us? You picked Shimizu instead. I don't think so. We're going to beat them. Should have picked them instead. Whoops. First interesting matchup. Real interesting matchup right here. Yokohama and Gamba Osaka, my team. Yokohama's got a guy named Fred. Indigne. Yep. When am I going to score a goal? I'm the main striker. The game doesn't know when to do it. It's like, I'm the striker. I should be scoring like 20 goals, 30 goals. So Kobe with another win. I don't know who keeps getting hurt, but stop it. Yutaro Funaki scored and Joji Tagami. Should be next week. Oh, Urawa lost the lead. Hello, welcome to the channel. The World Soccer League channel. SuperSirianRigel here. You're watching the results for the J-League. Trying to see who wins the J-League, who finishes in the top 4 to automatically qualify for the Club World Cup. No, what did I say? Club World Cup. Club World Championship. And then the next 4 teams, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, will get into the Asian Cup for another chance to be Asian champions and another chance to get into the Club World Championship at the end of the season. And that's what we're going through right now. And my team is actually Gamba Osaka, because my player is actually on that team, so I'm actually pretty invested in this. I'm not. I feel like I should be scoring more goals. Who are our Reds? Yep. Big win for them. Ha, Kazuki scored twice. Good job, Kazuki. He was my friend in real life. Yeah, this is a. I don't know who of you are watching here, but I don't know if this is my new friend that I just invited to the server. I don't know. Let me turn on my chat. Can you say hi in the chat? There he is. But yeah, like, anyone who's confused, this whole league is like, we had a draft, a world draft, where all the best players in the world got drafted, just in case you don't know. Weren't part of the server or didn't watch previous streams or something. Like, the whole world got, like, there was a huge world draft where best players in the world ended up all over the world instead of just in Europe. So they're everywhere. They're in USA, they're in Canada, they're in Europe, they're in Asia, they're just everywhere. Like Ronaldo is playing in South Korea. Actually, he's on the same team as De Bruyne in South Korea. They're playing for Incheon United, and I think they actually won the Asian Super League in my last stream. So they're going to be in the Club World Championship, a South Korean team. And yeah, it's set up way different, like way different than what you would think. All of this is every league is trying to get to the Club World Championship. Every team is trying to get there. They want to be world champions. They don't want to be Asian champions. They don't want to be European champions or North Americans. Like, I have an American champion. I have 3 federations, I call them. The Americas Federation, the European Federation, and the Asian Federation. And the Americas Federation is North and South America. And then, so they got some Brazilian teams and Argentina teams playing against Mexican teams in a league. And then we got the MLS with its American teams and its 2 Canadian teams. They're all together trying to get into win that federation, win that area, and also get into the Club World Championship. Oh, look, it's my team. Can I score a goal? I scored a goal finally. Another to number 2, just in case you didn't know. That is me. And unlike everybody in the server, got to create a player and put them on their favorite team. So there's like new creative players spread out all through the world. Like, a lot of them are in Europe actually, because a lot of the guys on my Discord server are European, but there's a lot of a lot of my American friends are in here too, and they put players wherever they wanted to. So it's it's anybody's world championship to win, but we gotta go through the local league, the leagues, and the regional leagues and stuff. Yeah, some of the leagues are just all it's like I have a league where in Europe I got a league where it's Germany, France, Poland, and Austria in the same league. Like, that's how I put them together, like little mini super leagues. There's only a few leagues that are there's only 3 leagues that are just kind of normal, kind of real life. Like the English Championship League I made is all English, obviously. The MLS Major League Soccer is literally just Major League Soccer teams, and the J League is all J League teams. Those are the only ones that are normal, kind of normal. The rest are all a combination of countries into one league, and it's going to be really awesome when it's. Oh my gosh, this guy scored 4 goals. I bet he's leading the league in goals now. Good lord, he's got 7 now. Is that the end of week 4? It is. And the leader is Kawasaki Frontal. Wow. Urawa and Gamba. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough at the top. Kashima doing alright. Those top 4 spots are what we want. And those next 4 spots are crucial. Who's just outside? Vigalta Sendai is at 9th, and Hiroshima's at 10th. They're trying to get the top 8. You absolutely have to finish in the top 8 or you're done. Your season will be done. I mean, of course, you want to finish first, win the J League. Of course, but the top 8, you got to get in the top 8 to continue playing after the J League is done. To keep going, to be in other tournaments. Antlers are keeping pace so far. Oh no, injured player. Can Jubilo? Oh, they drawed. I feel like that's a team that might upset some teams here and there. What was that video? Is that a? It's really neat seeing the. Oh, that's a. Cody Miller from my team. I like watching those little side. I scored a brace. Heck yeah. Let's go. Ooh, big matchup. I wish I could watch them, but I'm pretty sure it'll like won't let me watch. I have to like play. I mean, I'll be here all day if I actually stop and watch a game. Dang, that was I wasn't expecting it to be that big of a beat down. What a way to go. Marcel Kobe, can Timothy Weah get them another win? No, nobody scored. People got yellow carded though. Oh wait. Well, that was the end of the week of whatever week that was. Fifth week. Reds, Kawasaki, Gumbo Osaka, my team. We're only in 3rd. Antlers. How is Jubilo Iwata up to 5th? Oh no. Who's being left out? Hiroshima and Sendai are struggling to get up there. Oh man, Shimizu, wow. How are you so bad? Way down there at the bottom. And I've been following them. They're not doing so good. Wow, 5-0. Wasn't expecting that out of that game. Yokohama F. Marinos. 2-0 win. Good job, Yokohama. Digne. I don't know who that is. I would like. Sounds familiar, but. Oh, I like how it showed the J League thing logo over there. It's like it realized all these teams are J League teams, basically. 4-0. Funaki scored. A backup scored. Wow. Nice. Clean sheet from my bro. Keith, all good. Shimizu, you are doing really bad. You need to pick it up. There you go, 2-1 win at least. Here we go. Wait, is this the end of... No. Here we go, my team. Come on, I need to score like 10 goals. Oh, or none. Crap. Cody Miller scored 2 goals left. Hiroshima versus Sapporo. Oh, Sapporo. Why did I say that? I said it so weird. 3-0. Oh boy, this is a good one. Nagoya Grampus. Kashima Antlers could go either way. 2-1. And it looks like, yeah, it was a close one. It was tied 1-1 for a while. Kawasaki Frontal. I don't know who this Matsumoto is. I don't even think they're not. I don't think they're in the top of the J League anymore. I think they're in like J2 or J League 2 or J League 3 now. In real life. Who's at the top now? The Reds. And we're right behind them. And then Kawasaki is keeping up nicely. Kashima, Yokohama. Who's being left out? Nagoya Grampus. Oh, look at Hiroshima jumping up there and getting that 8th spot. Shimizu is at least not dwelling at the bottom. Not much better, but they're definitely not, at least they're not dwelling at the very bottom. And then Jubilo Iwata continues to upset the order. Oh, this is a decent game right here. I think is Kawasaki going to do it, or can we have an upset? Oh, there's no upset here. Holy cow. What a beatdown. He's up to 10 goals for the season. Sugimoto. The Antlers up against this team, and 3-1. Hey, at least they scored. Oh, they got Shinji Okazaki. I'm sure some of y'all have heard of it. He's a Japanese legend. Iwata continues to overperform and kick some booty. Oh no, somebody's injured again. I don't know who it was. It's not me, I'm still there. Yes, yes, I scored a brace. Take that, Hiroshima. Shimizu, poor Shimizu. They were like, oh, well, we don't want to play these guys. We're trying to get back up there. 3-0. Kazuki scored twice. And Yutaro scored a goal too. Yokohama. Oh, this should be a really close game, I think. 2-1. Oh, Weah scored again. It was tied 1-1 at half, but then Yokohama pulled it out in the second half. What a nice win. And because of that, oh, they're in 5th. Nice. Oh man, look at that. 3 teams that, well, 4 teams that haven't lost a game. 3 teams that hadn't even drawn a game yet. Just wait till they play each other. Oh man, that's gonna be huge when they play each other. And Iwata is still upset. Oh my gosh, Figata Sendai. I can't believe it. Hiroshima and Nagoya, what are you doing? Why are you way down there? It's alright, they're only separated by like 2 points, but still. They're out. If it had finished that week, they would have been eliminated. Their seasons would have been over. This is... Oh. Cerezo Osaka needs to somehow upset Yokohama, but Yokohama needs this to pretty hard to 4-0. I like this. I like this league. It's exciting. People scoring tons of goals. Isel Kobe. 4-0. Oh man, that guy had a hat trick. You rookie. Man, he's up to 7 goals. Oh no, Shimizu, you need this really bad to jump back up there and get Sendai to knock Sendai out. Oh, you did it! You did it. Good job, Shimizu. That'll knock them back down out of the top 8. Oh no, who's injured? I don't know, it doesn't look like it's any of the star players. They got a guy named Diego Carlos. I just noticed that. 5-0. Yeah, I think Sagan Tosu is not, or Sagan, or however it's pronounced. Sagan Tosu is not, like, they're not one of the good teams. They're not. FC Tokyo versus Hiroshima. Hiroshima desperately needs this, but Tokyo does too. Oh man, Tokyo had no shot. There's my team. Oh good, I'm not injured. I was just like, just don't let me be injured. I don't want to be the guy. I scored a goal, but my teammates scored more than it. And it's a huge win over Trinitar. Nagoya Grampus versus Hokkaido Kansadole Sapporo. I can't say that. Kansado Sapporo. Now, in Japanese, they don't actually pronounce L's because they don't have L's in there naturally in their language. So if they have anything named with an L in it, it's not meant to sound Japanese. Actually, it's not actually. Oh wait, let's see. Oh nope, here we go. Big game, Antlers. I think it's a top 4 game. Kawasaki. Big win. All week 7, Urawa still on top. My team Gamba is trailing behind. Kawasaki, oh, and it was a top 4, but somehow Kashima losing they still stayed in the top 4. That was their first loss, though. Look at that, we have 3 teams that are 8 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. And they have to play each other eventually. And I don't know when. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. I'm peeking at the schedule over here, but I don't think they play this week. Not sure. It's going to be huge when those guys play. The other Osaka team loses to Kashima Antlers. I think technically Kashima Antlers are like the winningest J-League team in real life. Though I'm not sure. Oh, here's Iwata trying to continue to play spoilers. Can they do it? I don't know if they can. Oh my gosh, they drew with Kawasaki. Kawasaki front tower. That's crazy. Kawasaki's like, I can't believe we drew this thing. It's like, hey, they're pretty good. My team versus Gamba. My team Gamba Osaka versus Nagoya Grampus. I scored a brace. And we got the win. And keep it up. Keeping it up. Staying up. Oh, we're all red diamonds. Poor Hiroshima's like, no, we don't want to play these guys. I told you we don't want to play these guys. Oh man, even Joji got red carded. Oh my gosh. Does that mean he's going to be out the next game? Well, that's no good. Hey, I'm in the goal scoring leaderboard. Finally. Giselle Kobe and Shimizu. Oh goodness. Oh no, Shimizu. You got destroyed. Ah, somebody got hurt again. I just saw it. Somebody got freaking hurt again. Yokohama, you gotta keep up. You gotta get this win. You gotta keep up with those top 4. There you oh, good job. Shonen Belmare. They didn't have what it took. Wow. Okay, we got 2 teams that have won all their games so far. Kawasaki draw. That was their first game that they didn't actually just win. When are these teams going to play each other? That's what I want to know. Jubilo Iwata staying in the top 8. And they're starting to get some distance on the 8th place team. Oh, the 8th place team. That looks like it's going to be a really good battle. Because there's 4 teams within 2 points of each other. And Hiroshima and Nagoya Grampus. Meanwhile, Kobe and Iwata have kind of got a lead on them. Yokohama has kind of got a lead on those guys. In the 5th spot, kind of guaranteeing their Asian Cup participation, but they can't quite. They are only 1 point down from Kashima Antlers to get in the top 4 and getting automatic qualification into the Club World Championship. And they could improve their chances right here with a win over Shimizu. Oh no, poor Shimizu. Shimizu's like, no, not us. Let us win. No. Shimizu, I picked you and you failed. So Kobe. I picked Shimizu S Pulse because they sound cool. I like the name. Shimizu S Pulse. I just like that. Timothy Weah scored a brace. So Kobe is going to stand for. Oh, here we go. Here's the 2 teams that are fighting for that 8th spot. It's Hiroshima. Good job, Hiroshima. Urara trying to stay on course with the winning streak, and they keep it. Oh man, having the team that was getting beat down get red carded. Oh man, the red card suspension did take an effect because Joji Tagami wasn't in the game. But they still won 2-0. Well, Nagoya trying to stay up the pace and get that 8th spot. Oh, they're sticking with it. A narrow win, but they got 3 points out of that. Oh, Gumbo Saka. Against his team, this is not going to be too much of a battle, I don't think. Oh, 4-0. No, I didn't score. Crap. Everyone else in the team scored, though. That's all that matters. The team wins. That's all that matters. Kawasaki versus Sapporo. It was a beatdown. Poor Sapporo. I like Sapporo. Oh, this is big. Can Jubilo Iwata continue to play spoilers by ruining Kashima Antlers' day today? No, they can't. Hasegawa scored twice, and Shinji Okazaki scored. And Iwata couldn't play spoiler today. And that gives us two teams that are still kicking butt. And then we got one team that still hasn't lost a game. And we got the Antlers still up there. Yokohama's still 1 point behind them. Can they jump over them? They might need them to lose a game somewhere. I don't know. We saw Kobe staying up there. Iwata staying up there. They dropped a... I think they switched places. I'm not sure. And Hiroshima got to the 8th spot. But Grampus is right there on their heels, 1 point down. Oh, Sendai and Trinitas, Sapporo. All those teams are falling. Shimizu, no. You're down at 13th. You're failing. And oh, look at the bottom. These are some bad teams. Right? Oh no, Cerezo Osaka has not won a game yet. Womp womp womp. Kashima. Oh no. Oh no. Number 2 versus number 3. Somebody could get a loss for the first time. This is a huge game. It's finally a top 3 battle. Kawasaki frontal, Gembo Osaka. 2-0. Gembo Osaka prevail. Sadly, I didn't score, but that's okay. 2-0 over this team. That's a huge, huge, huge win. Huge, huge, huge win. Urawa versus Nagoya. Nagoya didn't need to be facing this team, but they needed to do something. They can't quite do it. They were at least hoping to force a draw, but they weren't able to do it. They got a player hurt in the same time. Oh, and my friends, Takami came back from his suspension and scored a goal. Yutaro Funaki got a brace. Sanfrecce, Hiroshima, Issel, Kobe. Battle for the top 8. Kobe. Big win for them. Tragic loss for Hiroshima. Oh, here we go. Yokohama desperately needs this win to keep pace with the top, with Kashima Antlers, and maybe getting to the top 4. And they do it. 2-1, just barely, but they did it. It's going to be huge when those two teams play. Oh, Shimizu! 2-1. Good job, Shimizu. Di Francesco. I don't know who that is. But we helped him get a win. And just like that, we got 2 teams left that have not lost a game. They gotta play each other sometime. And boy, they're scoring goals left and right. Kawasaki Frontal scoring goals left and right. Heck, Antlers and Yokohama are scoring a lot of goals. Issel Kobe scored a pretty decent amount of goals. After that, it kind of drops off. Gosh, Hiroshima is still in the top 8, but only by 1 point. Well, 2 points over the 10th place teams. The battle for the top 8 is still on, and it is still a decent battle. Shimizu is still stuck at 13th. And we still got a winless team at the bottom. Oh no, the winless team is playing Shimizu. Maybe that's good for Shimizu. Oh yes, very good. Uh-oh. Hiroshima's like, crap, we're trying to stay in the top 8, but we gotta play the 5th place team. What an upset! Oh my gosh, Yokohama F. Marinos, what are you doing? You just lost to Hiroshima. Big upset. Big win for Hiroshima. I don't foresee a problem with this game, really. 4-0, yeah, I didn't think so. Vermeulen. Sounds familiar. Uh-oh, battle. These two teams are two teams that are really fighting for that top 8 spot. Oh no! It's a 0-0 draw. That's not what either one of them really needed. Hoorah! Red Diamonds! How many goals can they rack up in this game? Only 2! Uh-oh. 2-0. They struggled more than they should have against this team. Kawasaki. It's another really great team. They've drawn and they've lost one, but otherwise they're kicking butt and they're still kicking butt. Oh, and this is huge! Huge. Gamba Osaka. Number 2 versus number 4. Kashima Antlers. Gamba Osaka. Yes, I scored a goal. Shinji Okazaki scored a goal, but it was for them, but it wasn't enough. Just like that, Urawa Reds are still at the top, and we're just right behind them. We need to score a few more goals than them, and we can jump over them. But so far, we haven't been able to do it. And then, of course, Kawasaki's kicking butt over everybody except for the top 2. Well, actually, they drawed against somebody they shouldn't have drawn against, which was shocking. But Yokohama, Kashima doing good. Vissel Kobe, Iwata still kicking butt and holding on to a spot. I didn't expect that. And Hiroshima's staying in there. And all these teams getting their butts kicked and not having very good goal differentials. But who cares if you can get that eighth spot? You're in the Asian Cup. And oh my gosh, Shimizu! You're at the 10th. You're getting closer. You're still 5 points behind, though. And, yep, Cerezo. I don't know if Cerezo is going to get a win or not. Uh-oh. Iwata's, like, trying to play spoiler still. They're spoiling it. Oh, not good enough, though. Not against the juggernaut of Gamba Osaka. Kashima versus Tokyo. 2-1. 2-0. Okazaki scoring again. He's pretty good. Oh my gosh. Urawa and Kawasaki are playing each other now. Number 2 versus number 3. This is huge. This might, if something crazy happens here, that might give Gamba Osaka the lead. Nothing crazy happens here. Somehow Kawasaki just gets obliterated, and I don't know how. They're good though. I don't know. I can't believe they didn't hang in there. Suzuki, Yutaro Funaki scored one. Akuda. What a disappointing result for a game that was good. Seemed like it should have been huge. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Oh, this battle of teams trying to get into Nagoya's at 9th. If they can get a result here, it'll be huge. They can't do it though. Vissel Kobe is way too good. Timothy Weah scored again. Oh, Yokohama. This is big. Because if they can get some points here, they could get in the top 4. Big win! Yokohama did it. 4-0. After this game, I believe Hiroshima trying to stay in the top 8. 3-1. They probably did it. Probably staying. Probably staying up. Oh, one more game. Shimizu trying to hang in there too. They're up against Tosu though, so it should be yeah. 3-1. Shimizu hanging in there. Ah, dang it! We were so close. We could have had the number 1 spot. Gamba Osaka, but Urawa Reds are hanging on. to that #1 spot for dear life. It's pretty big. Yokohama, couldn't quite do it. Kashima, thought Yokohama was going to win and jump over Kashima because I thought that Kashima had lost, but I guess I didn't see it right or something. Kobe's up to 6. They're close to passing Yogo. They're not out of the realm of possibility of getting in the top 4 because they're only 3 points down from that. Heck, the top 3, actually the top 3, 4, 5, and 6 are only 3 points apart. I didn't notice that till just now. That is huge. I mean, the top 4 battle is way closer than I thought. And then they got the 7th and 8th and 9th. There we got a little bit of drama there, but there's a little bit of distance coming. There's 4 points. 4 points distance between Shimizu and Hiroshima. 5 points difference. Oh, no. Is that 4 points? No, that's 5 points. 5 points difference. 6 points difference between Nagoya and Grand Rapids. We're starting to get a little separation there. And look, Cerezo. I didn't even notice Cerezo Osaka got a win, but they probably played one. It was probably a game between teams that I'm not controlling. That's why I didn't notice it. They actually got a win. That's amazing. Oh, this is huge. Yep, 8th and 9th. Shimizu has to win this game, or they're gonna really fall behind. Hiroshima will have a nice lead on them if they can pull off the win, and they did 1-0. Shimizu, no. Oh, you're gonna fall even further behind. It might not be long before the top 8 is solidified. Who knows? But maybe not. Nagoya might pull off an upset here. Oh, they can't do it. It's 2-1. Yokohama. They needed it to stay in that top 4 battle. Anyways, they needed it just as much as the other team, and they took it. We saw Kobe, Timothy Weah scores again. So they're going to stay up. Uh-oh. Sendai's been trying to keep up in that top 8 battle, but it's not looking too good against Kawasaki, though. 4-1. Oh, here we go. 2 teams that were both in the top 4 coming into this match day, into this week. Can Kashima Antlers pull the upset somehow? They can't quite do it. The Urawa Reds have too much power. They're too good. Joji with 2 goals. Yutaro with 1. 3-0 though, so maybe if Gamba has an easy opponent this week, they might could catch up and pass them. Maybe, but we'll see. They got Sapporo. What can Gembo Osaka do here? 2-1. Oh, that's not going to be good enough. They're going to stay up. They're going to stay undefeated, and without even a draw. But 2-1 isn't good enough to take that #1 spot. I scored a goal. That's all that matters. I'm scoring goals. Woo! Oh, Yutaro and me are tied at 11 goals. I might actually look at that. Oh, that was the end of that week. We got Urawa at the top, of course. Gembo Osaka right behind them. We need a big goal explosion. We just need to eventually play them and beat them head to head or something. Kawasaki, Yokohama, Viseo Kobe, Kashima Antlers dropped down to 6. Yokohama's in the top 4. Viseo Kobe's almost up there with them. Mike can pass them, who knows? But it's still a 2-3 point differential between 3rd and 6th. Top 8 is starting to get separated. Hiroshima. Shimizu had their chance head to head with Hiroshima, but they couldn't do it. Nagoya struggling to stay up there in the fight. And oof, it's rough being at the bottom. Let's look at the bonus. Vissel Kobe's dude's got 13 goals. Holy crap! Kawasaki has 2 guys tied with 10 goals. That's crazy. Here we go. Well, we're playing against, it's the Osaka Derby, the big rivalry game. Unfortunately, Cerezo Osaka is the worst team in the league right now, so 3-0. Yep. Poor Osaka getting beat by Osaka. That's so confusing when you say it like that. Iwata, they want to play spoilers, but who knows if they have a chance to. They couldn't quite play spoilers, but they did score a goal on them. They only lost by 2. So that might make a difference. Kashima, Figata Sendai, yep. I knew they were in for a fight, and it wasn't the fight they were gonna win. 3-1. They're gonna fall further and further away out of the top 8. Kawasaki and Vissel Kobe, huge matchup for the top 4. Implications. Oh, Kawasaki! Can't believe Vissel Kobe failed so terribly. Thought they would keep up a little bit, at least keep up. But that's good for Yokohama F. Marinos. Very good. Oh my gosh, they freaking destroyed Matsumoto. 5-0. Nagoya trying to stay close to the top 8. They're gonna hang in there. Not by a huge goal differential or anything, but they're hanging in there. Trying to stay relevant. Shimizu trying to stay relevant. Oh man, they barely do, but they do. But just barely. Hiroshima trying to hold those guys off. Stay in the top 8. And a 3-0 win will do it. We're about halfway through the season. Flying along as fast as we can. Still 2 teams. 2 teams that have not lost the game. Or drawn, so they haven't even played each other. I don't know when they play each other. It's coming. I just saw it. It's not this current week, this current match day, but it's the very next match day. They will be playing head to head. It will be huge. And then we got a huge battle for the top 4. Vissel Kobe has fallen out of it a little bit. They're down by 5 points. So really 3, 4, and 5 are still a big fight, though. They're still within 3 points of each other. And the top 8 have started to make even more distance. Maybe just barely more distance, but some more distance. They're ahead by a whole 7 points. Iwata is playing the spoiler over Shimizu and Nagoya, one of the two of the teams I had picked. And Shimizu and Nagoya are going to play each other, so that's going to be fun. Hiroshima playing the worst team. And what if they ever get a big upset? They can't do it. 4-1. Here it is. One of these teams can stay relevant. The other will probably not, unless they draw. Then they might just not be relevant at all. Ah, Shimizu did it. 3 points for them. Nagoya Grampus falls down even further. Oh, big battle. Top 4 battle. Who's gonna do it? Yokohama. Kawasaki. Big time matchup. Yokohama with the big win. Huge win. Huge win. W. 1-0. That is huge. I almost wasn't expecting it. This Kobe and Kashima Antlers, this is a pretty big matchup too. And the Kashima Antlers stay relevant to the top four battle. If they hadn't won that, they would have probably, they might have dropped out of relevancy for that top four battle. Here's a Red Diamonds versus Sapporo, 2-0. Not the big win you would expect. Maybe they're looking ahead to the big game next week. FC Tokyo versus my team, Gumbo Osaka. Huge win! Huge win! 2 goals, so I got a brace. We might have just jumped over them in goal differential. Oh goodness! Oh my gosh, we did it! But it's all coming to the head this week. We jumped over them, took first place from them, probably pissed them off. And now we got to play. One of us somebody's got to lose or draw. Both teams can't be 17-0-0. It just ain't gonna happen. And then we got Yokohama at third. That's huge. I'm like fist pumping right now. Third and then fourth and fifth are right behind them and 2 points behind. Kobe fell out of the running for getting up there in the top four. It looks like they're 6 points behind. Oh, the top of Kashima and Kawasaki. That is ridiculously close. What about the top 8? Ooh, Iwata, 4-point lead on Shimizu. And the Shimizu and Nagoya both way down. Dropping. They're not dropping way down like these teams though. Oof, look at that, -34 goal differential. Oh my gosh. Alright, here it is, the big game. It's the very first game. I don't know who's injured, but let's see. I don't see any of the big names out. Nope. They're all there that I can see. This is it. Who's going to be number 1 after this week? Huge matchup. Gumbo Osaka are all Reds. And they draw 1-1. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Still winless. I mean, winless. Lossless. I don't know how those... still undefeated. Here we go. That sounds better. Holy crap. They both just said, no, we're not losing today. We're not losing today, folks. Nobody losing here. Undefeated. Both teams undefeated. And with that means goal differential. Gumbo Osaka stays up at the top. Uh-oh, here we go. Iwata and Hiroshima. Oh wait. No wait, not Hiroshima. Kobe. You saw Kobe. Big matchup. Ooh, Kobe. Nice. Oh, here we go. This is it. Big matchup. Affecting the top 4. Kashima Antlers, Yokohama Mariners. Man, this week is huge. This week is like way huge. Kashima Antlers. Oh no. I mean, it's good for my friend who loves him. But I kind of like Yokohama better personally. But just like that, Yokohama jumps. Kashima jumps Yokohama for that all the way up to 3rd. Oh no, and then Kawasaki wants to take that 4th place. And they barely do, but they do with a 1-0. Shimizu trying to stay relevant. But barely do. 1-0. You gotta do better than that, Shimizu. Nagoya Grampus, you need a big win. And they got it, 3-0. Trying to stay relevant. Games like that, they need to score 10 goals and get their goal differential up. Hiroshima holding on to that spot that they have, 3-0 win. And after that huge week, the shakeup has happened a bit. And now it's just down to goal differential still, since they draw at 1-1. Gamba Osaka and the Urawa Reds. It's still going to be goal differential until they play again. Oh my gosh. Unless they somehow somebody upsets them along the way. Kawasaki or Kashima or Yokohama might can do that. I don't see it. Vissel Kobe maybe. I don't know. But right now it looks like one of those two teams is who's gonna hold on to that spot. It's crazy. It's crazy. And now the top 3 or 4 is still a 1-point difference from 3rd to 5th. Those 3 teams cannot decide who wants to be in the top 4. And then we got a big battle in the last 3 spots, but not too big. Actually, now that Iwata lost a game, Shimizu won a game, they're within a point of Jubilee Iwata. They could come back and get in the top 8. They're staying, they're hanging in there. They're staying relevant. It's the best you can ask for right now. Alright, Vissel Kobe, you gotta beat this last place team. 3-0. Yokohama needs this win to stay top 4 relevant. 2-0, not a big win, but they did it. Urawa Reds, I don't foresee too much drama here. 3-0, a little low scoring, but that might bode well for Gamba Osaka. Shimizu, this is it, they need this game really bad. And they get it 3-1. Good job, Shimizu. Gamba Osaka, they need this big win to hold on to the lead, goal differential lead. Need a big win. Oh no! 2-1! Oh no! They won. They're undefeated still, and I scored a goal. But I don't know if they're going to stay number 1. This is huge. Hiroshima has to win this game or they could be in trouble. They win 3-0. Good job, Hiroshima. Sorry, Sapporo. That means Shimizu will probably stay down. Uh-oh, big game between Nagoya Grampus and Kashima Antlers. Oh, wow! Huge, huge result. Was not expecting a draw here. Didn't think Nagoya had it in them, but they did. And that's huge for the top 4 battle going on currently. Kawasaki down at 5th. Oh boy, well, I don't foresee that. Yep, 3-0. I knew it. That's not good for the Kashima Antlers. Speaking of, let's look. Yep, Urawa Reds jumped over us again. They're number 1 again. Kawasaki's up to 3rd after winning that game. Yokohama 4th. Kashima drops to 5th. And there's still only 2 points between them. Difference in those 3 spots. Kobe trying to catch up to them. And Hiroshima is too. Oh, that's right, Iwata. Iwata! 1 point ahead of Shimizu. Oh, they're trying so hard. Nagoya with surprise draw with the Antlers, but that's not really enough to get them anywhere. They're still down at 10th. And then the rest is very, very not good. How high up is who do we have? Shimizu, from 9th place up, we have teams with winning records. 9 wins, 1 draw, 8 losses for Shimizu. That's technically a winning record. And well, this is pretty big. Nagoya. Oh, I don't want to play. No, I don't want to play. I don't want to. It'll take all day. Nagoya and Kawasaki. I knew Kawasaki was going to pull it off. Kashima. Uh-oh, this is big. Top 8 battle. Iwata with a huge upset over Hiroshima. Well, okay, maybe not a huge upset, but it's still a huge win because of the fact that they were just barely in the top 8 and they were just barely holding off Shimizu, and they really needed that win. Because if they had lost that game, who knows? Oh, but unfortunately for Shimizu, I didn't know they were playing my team today, Gumbo Soccer. Yep, it's not a good day for Shimizu. 5-0. That might be huge for us, the goal differential. And Urawa's playing Yokohama. This is huge, top 4 type battle going on. Can Yokohama pull off something? Or at least make a good fight out? They did make a decent game out of it, 3-1. Actually, it was probably 1-1 at one point. It's not showing all when the goals happen over there. You can't go there and like change the timeline and look at it, but it won't let you. But 3-1, Urawa still gets the win. Still haven't been defeated. But I don't know if they're number 1 anymore. So Kobe needs this, and they got it. Yep, Gumbo Osaka. Goal differential 2 points higher than Urawa Reds. 2 goals more. Huge difference. Kawasaki and Kashima's in the top 4. Yokohama's 2 points behind. 4 points behind Kawasaki because they had to play Urawa and they got the opportunity to lose. So Kobe, Hiroshima, and Iwata is a good 4 points ahead of Shimizu. Shimizu struggling, trying to get that 8th spot away from Iwata. Iwata playing spoiler in a major way. Shimizu's got a nice chance against this team. Ooh, this is their biggest win of the season, I think. 5-1 goal explosion. And Hiroshima, one of the teams that are close to the bottom of the top 8, is playing Yokohama. Let's see how this goes. Yokohama really needs this for their top 4 chances, and they got it. They wanted it more. Kobe against Trinidad. 2-0. Nagoya, they need this win to sort of stay relevant. At least keep in the top 10. 1-0. They got a win at least. Wasn't a big one, but they got it. Urawa not exactly playing a giant of the league. Oh, 3-0. A little smaller of a result, a little bit less of a result than I expected, but still a win and still undefeated. Kawasaki trying to stay top 4 relevant for sure. 2-1. Ooh, man, they struggled. That's not a good sign. They struggled against FC Tokyo. Oh, here we go. Big matchup. Between 2 of the top 5 teams. My team versus the Antlers. 3-1. We did it. Shinji Okazaki scored a goal, but it wasn't enough. Crazy thing is he scored that goal and they draw. They were ahead. They were drawn. They were like tied at when he scored that goal. So that, and if you were watching that game live, it'd been real dramatic. Like, wow, we tied on, you know. I don't know what that's going to do for the goal differential situation. Oh wait. Gamba Osaka ahead still by 1 goal. 1 goal difference. Top 4 battle is, well, Kawasaki's pulling ahead by 5 points over the 5th place team and 4 points over the 4th place team. So 3rd place maybe getting out of reach, but the top 4 is actually shifted down from 4th, 5th, and 6th. Kobe is only 2 points out of the top 4, and the Antlers only 1 point out of the top 4. So that is big. And then the top 8, Iwata has a 4-point lead over Shimizu, and Nagoya, 10-point lead over Nagoya. Nagoya is pretty out of it at this point. Actually, look at that. Hiroshima's only got 1 point over Iwata, so that little battle right there could change after a few weeks. And the Antlers stay in the top 4 battle. They do. Uh-oh. Here's the rematch between these two teams. Gamba Osaka can't mess up here, or they could really blow their chances of winning the league. But Kawasaki is a good team. And I know they got blown out once or twice, but when you wouldn't expected it, but they're a good team. And, oh, they still get blown out. It's like, I swear they're a good team. Good Lord, we said, nah, sit down today. Sit down. I scored a goal. My bro, Adam Whitley, scored 2 goals. Cody Miller scored a goal. 4-0. That bodes well for our goal differential. Of course, Urawa's playing Nagoya. Who knows what can happen here? 4-0. So no change in the goal differential probably, and who's at the top. Uh-oh, this is huge. Kobe and Hiroshima. Hiroshima upsets Kobe. Kobe was ahead of them. I'm pretty sure they were. And so that's huge. They might flip-flop. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. Yokohama needs this win to stay top 4 relevant. So you get that. Ah, they did it. Barely, but they did it. Top 4 relevancy still in play. They got a chance at that automatic qualifying spot. And Shimizu's still trying to get into the Asian Cup. They gotta get a big win here and keep pace with that 8th place team and hope for a miracle. Hope that they drop a game somewhere. They get that win. So they're staying in the fight. Look at that. Gamba Osaka leading the league by a 1 goal differential. Both Gamba and Urawa still undefeated. Uh-oh, the top 3, 4, 5, and 5. It's shifted again. The 6th place team is kind of out of the fight a little bit. And it's 3rd, 4th, and 5th that are within 2 points of each other. That battle is huge. 3rd through 6th there has just been a huge tug of war of how close is it going to be, who's going to flip-flop where, into what spot. Yokohama in that 4th spot, though. That's all that matters, because I like them. But Kashima could upset them and ruin that. Let's see, top 8. Shimizu has gotten within 2 points of the top 8. And they got look at that, 11 wins, 1 draw, 9 losses, so they got a winning record. They got a chance. Looks like Nagoya is way out of it, though. They are down by 11 points. And the bottom, look at how bad they are. So bad. Can Zerozu get another game? Anywhere at all? Oh, Shimizu's playing Yokohama. I don't want to play. I want to sim. No, I don't want to. Controller. I hate the delay on the controller. Like a split-second delay. 5-1. Holy crap! Shimizu just got blown out. Yokohama said no. Our fourth place, our battle for fourth place, is way more important than your little rinky-dink battle for that 8th spot down there. We don't care about that. So you guys go sit down. Kobe. Hiroshima trying to... Oh no. Oh gosh. That could be bad. They're in this top 8, but that means they could get passed by Iwata. I don't expect anything big here. 4-1 win. As expected. Oh, here's Nagoya. They're starting to become a disappointing team. But they just got probably their biggest blowout of the year. 4-0. Good for them. At least they'll always have that to hang their head. It's like that one week where we beat that one team 4-0. What a great week it was. Fans went home so happy. Gambo Osaka 2-0. Uh-oh, I don't know what I scored, but I don't know what that's going to mean for the first place battle. Here's Kawasaki. Trying to stay in the top 4. That is a struggle I wasn't expecting. 2-1. Kashima and Iwata. Oh gosh. Can Iwata play spoiler? And if they do, they might can jump up a spot. Kashima would be really screwed if they can't hold on and get this win. They got the win though. Shinji Okazaki with a brace. Iwata can't capitalize on Hiroshima's loss. Gamba. Wow. What? Look at the stats. 20 wins each, 1 draw each, 69 goals scored, 6 goals allowed, 63 goal differential, 64 points. Everything's tied. Perfectly tied. I guess Gambo Osaka gets the #1 spot because they were already in the #1 spot, or because it's alphabetical. I'm not sure. But they're perfectly tied. Perfectly tied. So Gambo Osaka is given the #1 spot. Kawasaki 3rd. Yokohama only 1 point behind. Kashima Antlers only 2 points behind. That battle is huge. Kashima just barely out. Can Yokohama hold them off? Can Kawasaki hold them off too? You don't. Who knows? At top 4, you got to get that automatic qualifying spot for the Club World Championship. You're already guaranteed an Asian Cup spot, but you really want that automatic qualifying spot. And right here at the bottom, Iwata lost, which was huge, because Shimizu needed them to lose to keep up with them, and they did. So Shimizu is still within 2 points of that 8th spot. But Iwata still playing spoiler. And Nagoya is down by 8 points now. Still disappointing, Nagoya. Kashima, yeah, they're dead. They don't have a hard week this week at all. But they struggled with it more than they should have, probably. Uh-oh. Iwata's like, crap, we gotta play Kawasaki. We have to get the upset. We need the upset, huge upset. No, 2-1. They had a chance. It looks like they were in the fight, in the battle, but No, well, yeah, they barely came back actually at the end. I thought they were. It looks closer though. Oh no, Nagoya! You're up against my team. So much for catching back up with those 8th place battling teams. I scored a goal again. Oh, it's showing me as the Golden Boot leader. Yes, I knew I had a feeling that it might happen. I might eventually score enough goals to jump over people. Urawa and Hiroshima. Does Hiroshima even have the slightest chance? Well, maybe a very slight chance, but it wasn't good enough. 2-0. That's huge. The goal for goal differential. Oh no, Shimizu, they have to upset Kobe. They can't do it. They just got blown out instead. 4-1. Yokohama F Marinos trying to stay top 4 relevant. 4-0. They are still relevant, and Urawa is playing the last place team. That's not good for us. 4-0. Huge win. Oh, I skipped. Whoops. I skipped. I shouldn't. I wasn't supposed to do that one yet. Yeah, I think we were in the lead. Oh well, we'll just skip that week. Skip looking at the standings for that week. Gimbo Osaka. 3-0. Uh-oh. Now that could be huge for the goal differential. Yokohama 3-0. Staying in the top 4, I believe. Shimizu, no, they're playing Kashima. Can they get a big upset? They need it. They need it desperately, and Kashima needs this win to stay top 4 relevant, so... Oof, they barely did it. Barely did it. 2-1, even though Shimizu kind of came back at the end there. Kawasaki with a pretty easy win, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's 3-0. Pretty easy win. Uh-oh, Hiroshima needs this to fight off Iwata. They got it. Good job, Hiroshima. Nagoya, they want to just stay relevant, but they keep struggling to... Yep, they got a 2-0 at least. 2-0 win there. Now we'll check it after kind of skip 2-0 to go. Yep, we're ahead by 1 goal difference. Man, that's so close. I don't know when they play either. It's like 10 more games left, and then the top 3, 4, and 5 are still separated by 2 points. There's a big difference between 5th and 6th, though, so I don't think that's going to flip-flop and change there. 8th place, oh, Iwata. Head by 5 points now. Shimizu needs something big to happen. And Nagoya is still 8 points behind, so very disappointing for them. Cerezo Osaka is not in last place anymore. Good for them. Who's leading the league in goals? 3 players with 18 goals. Yuruki, me, Adam Netherton, Kazuki Naka, and all 3 of us with 18. Yutaro Funaki with 17. 3 of them. Shinji Okazaki has 16 goals. Nagasawa 16 and Sugimoto 16. I can't believe Cody Miller and Adam Whitley for my team have 14 and 13 goals respectively, and they're both defensive backs. They must be all like heading in corner kicks or something. I don't know. I was gonna say this is huge for Nagoya well, I don't know how this is going. I have no idea. Hiroshima definitely didn't need to draw on Nagoya. That's all I can say that. Oh no, Shimizu, you need a big upset here. I don't see it happening though, but who knows? Kawasaki's so good. Yep, I told you they're really good. Can't believe they've got blown out against the top 2 teams, but they beat everybody else, it seems like. Poor Shimizu, they just can't do it. They can't catch up. I'm thinking it's almost over for them. Now we're just looking to see who's going to get in the top 4. Ooh, man, Kashima 5-0. That might be that's their biggest blowout of the year. Oh no, Iwata's playing Yokohama. Can they play spoiler like they kind of have been all year in a way? Or Yokohama will keep their top 4 hopes alive. Yokohama does it 2-0. And Kobe trying to keep their position in the top 8. Pretty easily, 3-0. Gamba Osaka, we need a big win to keep the goal differential to our favor. 3-0. I don't know if that's good enough. We'll find out right here. Because Urawa's, they were down by 1 goal, I think. 2-0. Yes, Gamba Osaka. Urawa Reds just barely behind by 2 goals. Still undefeated. Kawasaki, Yokohama, and Kashima still within 2 points of each other. Who's going to get those 2 top 4 spots? At this point, I still don't know. It's crazy. The top 8, though. Shimizu is down by 5 points. They really need to turn it around somehow. Need a big win. They're playing Nagoya. They need a big win here. Big win. And they need to play, whenever they play Iwata head-to-head, they need that to happen. They need that to be a big win. Yokohama, top 4, Kobe. Kobe's just that team that's kind of just comfortably sitting in that middle spot, just sitting in that mid-range, qualifying for the Asian Cup, but not quite making it anywhere, not quite near the top, and good enough for. Ooh, I didn't know Shimizu was playing Sendai. For some reason I thought they were playing Nagoya. Ooh, big win for Shimizu. 3-0. They need that to stay with the rest. Oh, I need this. And I need this. Need to kind of speed through this. 4-1. Hiroshima. 2-1. Gamba Osaka. Need a big win. 3-0. Maybe that's good enough. I had a brace. Nagoya. Wait, is this okay. Oh, Nagoya's playing Sapporo. Okay. For some reason I thought they were playing each other. I don't know why. 2-0. Oh, this is huge. The 2 teams that are battling for 4th and 5th are playing each other directly head-to-head. Who's going to have that top 4 spot? Kawasaki holds on. 2-0. And with just like that, Gamba Osaka is still ahead by 2 goals. And they're both still undefeated. It's crazy. Kawasaki not only held off Kashima Antlers, but jumped over Yokohama. Or stayed over Yokohama. I don't know if they were... I think they were actually 3rd last week. And they're ahead by... Ooh, wow. It's really shifted now since Kashima didn't get a win. And then Yokohama and Kawasaki both did. That makes Kashima drop down by 4 points. I don't know what's going to happen. Down here, Shimizu is within 2 points. Of Iwata. in the 8th place spot and getting in the Asian Cup. And yeah, I'm trying to eat some of my ramen noodles. Now they really need to have just a few games go their way. Don't expect a problem here for Kawasaki. No real problem. Kashima. Probably not going to have a problem here. Oh. And again, they're going to struggle a little bit, but they still won. Uh-oh, Nagoya. This could be huge. These Iwata and Nagoya playing each other. Maybe this is what I saw. Playing each other. This could help Shimizu if Nagoya can get a big, huge upset. And this could help Nagoya even a little bit. They could get a little closer to being relevant. Or Iwata can just ruin it all. We'll find out. 2-2. That could be huge. That might be huge. We'll see. 1 point each. Hiroshima's playing Gamba Osaka. Don't let them have any kind of upset, Gamba. 4-0. That's huge for the goal differential. Trying to win the league. Oh no, Shimizu. I didn't know they played the Raw Reds this week. That's not good. I feel bad for them. They're probably not. Yeah, this is not gonna. Yeah, 4-0. Yutaro Funaki with a hat trick. Shimizu. Just glad Iwata drawed this week. Because otherwise they would have really been screwed there. Yokohama versus Kobe. 2-0. Yokohama staying in the top 4. Oh goodness, it's happening. I didn't even see it coming. I wasn't looking. Let's look at it from the bottom this time to the top. Those guys at the bottom, oof. At least Cerezo is not at the bottom. Nagoya, 4 points out. Wow, they're catching up a little bit. Shimizu, 3 points out. They are hanging in there, trying to get that spot. And then we got the top 4 battles, still kind of big. 4th and 5th are only separated. They're separated by 4 points, so Kashima really needs to do something to catch up. But Yokohama kind of holding on there, ahead by quite a bit. I don't know if there's how much more drama is left in that battle, but right now there's a huge battle at the top. 2 undefeated giants, separated simply by 2 goals, playing head to head right here. Somebody had injury problems. I don't know who. I don't see any of the big names out. Nope, I don't. So this is it. Who's going to be number 1? Will somebody get a decision and win the game and take number 1 completely? Gamba Osaka! 2-1. In the rematch, they drawed the first time and continued to stay undefeated throughout the whole season. But this time around, Gamba Osaka pulls off the win and takes number 1 by the horns. Huge win. Number 1 belongs to Gamba Osaka. And it may stay that way the rest of the season. What a big win. Huge win. I was worried they were going to draw again, and then I was like, oh my gosh. Iwata just got a huge upset of Kobe. I just noticed. I barely noticed it, but I noticed it. I was too busy gushing over that top 2 battle. And then we got a top 5 battle here. Yokohama does it. Kashima is in trouble now. It's not looking good for them. Kawasaki 1-0. Oof. Wasn't expecting them to struggle like that. This is it. Shimizu's like this. These are the kind of game Shimizu needs. And they need them bad. And they need to win them bigger than that. But at least they won. 10-2 to 1. And Nagoya. Ooh, that was a huge win for them. That'd be so fun to watch. I'd love to be like over there just for like a couple of days and just see a J-League game live. That'd be so interesting. 1-1. Hiroshima. I'm not sure how that's gonna affect things because I wasn't expecting them to draw with that team. Oh, it doesn't. Jubilo Iwata got a little closer, I think. I can't believe Kobe lost to Jubilo Iwata. Shimizu trying to stay relevant. There's a 4-point difference between 8th and 10th. That's big. 4th and 5th, though, are separated by a whopping 7 points now. And look at that. Gamba Osaka clearly holding on to number 1. The only team left that has not been defeated. And it might stay that way. Oh, here we go. This is huge. They need one of these teams has to win, but Shimizu needs it a little more because they have the better chance. But instead, they can't get a decision. It's a draw. 2-2. Both they share the points today. Kawasaki and Yokohama battling for 3rd and 4th. 2-1. Oh my gosh, Kawasaki. Oh, and Yokohama was ahead 1-0 through a good bit of the first half. Then it was tied at the half, and then Kawasaki got the lead later, like midway through the second half, and then held on. That was a big game. And then Kashima's playing a big game against Kobe. Can Kobe get an upset here? No, they can't. Shinji Okazaki scoring again. Urawa disappointed with themselves. Just going to try to keep pace and hope for a miracle for that number 1 spot in the J-League league title. And of course they get a big win, that's for sure. But Gamba Osaka knows all about big wins. Gamba Osaka just drawed a game again against Tokyo. What the heck? What the heck? What just happened? Just like that. Urawa is within 1 point. So a miracle is not out of the question for Urawa to still come back and maybe take this league. But it's not very likely because there's only like 5 games left. The top 4 battle is still separated. It's currently separated by 4 points, 4th and 5th. I'm not sure Kashima has a chance to get back within that 4th spot with Yokohama out and who they have left to play in those last 5 games. Jubilo Iwata holding on to the 8th spot, and they got a 5-point lead. 6-point lead over Nagoya. It's huge. Both Shimizu and Nagoya being disappointing this season. And the bottom is still terrible, of course. Oh, Gamba Osaka. Myself, Adam Netherton, leading the league in goals. Meanwhile, Yutaro Funaki tied with me, so who's going to win the Golden Boot? I don't know. Here we go. Oh no, 2-0 in the Osaka Derby. Not quite the big win we were hoping for. Still a win though. Uh-oh, Iwata's playing Urawa. That's not what Iwata wants for sure. But Shimizu really would like to see this 5-0 beatdown. Holy cow. You want to not playing spoilers today. Stick drift was apparent there. Kashima needing a big win. Holy cow, that might be the biggest win of the year. Okazaki scored 4 goals. I don't think I've seen anyone beat anybody by 6 goals yet until now. Oh, Kobe versus Kawasaki. This could have an effect on something, depending on who wins. Nope, 4-1. So Kashima and Kobe are still just outside the top 4, unless Yokohama blows it really badly, I guess. Matsumoto, which I don't see. 3-0. Yeah, I didn't see that being a problem. And Nagoya trying to keep up with the teams that are in the top 8. We're keeping up just barely. Shimizu needs this. This is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Oh my gosh, they blew it, folks. They blew it. 1-1 draw. That's not going to help much. They might get within a point. Nagoya might actually pass them. Hiroshima. 4-1, big win. And the top 2 are still separated by 1 point. Can't believe Gamba has drawn 2 games. That 1 game was definitely unexpected. Oh, there's still a 4-point difference between 4th and 5th. And the 8th place battle has changed. Shimizu blew it. Nagoya got a win, so they jumped over Shimizu. Oh my gosh. And Iwata is ahead of them by 3 points. So that is our biggest battle. Well, other than who will win. The league, of course, because that's just a 1-point battle, but who knows. But that battle right there at the bottom, who's going to get an Asian Cups too, still has a chance at getting a chance at the Club World Championship by getting into the Asian Cup. That's wherever a big battle is. Shimizu trying to get a big upset. They can't do it, but tying Hiroshima might do something. I'm not sure. They get 1 point. Uh-oh, here we go. Nagoya, Yokohama. This is not what Nagoya wanted. Yokohama needs this. 2-1. What a battle. Nope, Nagoya came back on them. Got 1 goal at the end, but it wasn't enough. That's what happened. Kobe. Kawasaki. Five to 1. Big win. Uh-oh, Kashima in trouble because they're playing Urawa. 4-1. Yutaro Funaki with another hat-trick. He may be leading the league now. Oh, I got a brace. 2-0 win. Only a few games left. Yokohama still has a 7-point lead. With 3 games left, I don't see Kashima pulling this off. I just don't. Looking at these matchups over here on the side. Trying to get an idea. My controller won't let me look at it because my controller is old and stupid. And Nagoya is out of 8th place by 6 points now. And Shimizu too. They're both, wow, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm playing Iwata. I got another brace. Kashima needs this really bad. And barely got it. Oh, huge game, huge game. Urawa versus Kawasaki. Does Kawasaki have a chance? No, they got beat down. 4-1. Nagoya. Oh my gosh, they got Kobe. That's not good for Nagoya. Can they pull off an upset? They can't. Oh no, Timothy Wade. Don't know how many I hadn't really kept up with him. Yokohama trying to hold up the fourth. They had a pretty. That should be an easy game. 3-0. Hiroshima playing, I think, the last place team. Oh my gosh, they just drawed against the last place team. That is shameful. Shimizu with a good chance here. 4-1. That might be their biggest win. I'm not sure. They got a Hasegawa had a hat trick. Two more games left. I don't think I don't know if Urawa is going to get a miracle here. Kawasaki. Yokohama's ahead by 7. That is huge. I think it's, yeah, 2 more games left. Kashima can't jump Yokohama. The top 4 are set. Okay. But the 8th place spot is still possibly up for grabs. Because Shimizu is still 3 points. Just 3 points out. Oh, Kobe and Urawa. 3-0. Joji scored a couple of goals. Yokohama versus Tokyo. Pretty easy win, 3-0. Gumbo Osaka with a playing against the last place team. How we only beat them 2-0, I don't understand. But it's a win is a win. We're still undefeated. Oh, this is huge. Shimizu needs this. And they got it. 2-0. Still alive. Kashima, battle of the top 8 teams. Kashima, pretty comfortable win. Kawasaki. One to nothing. I think they're just in cruise control, knowing that they got the top 4 locked up. Oh, Nagoya. They really need this really bad. I don't know if they even have a chance, but they need it really bad either way. They got it. That's good. But it all comes down to, what does Iwata do? But what did Iwata do? I don't remember what they did. I think they won. Ooh. Ooh. Oh goodness. This is huge. This is huge. Okay, first off, the top. I think it's the last matchup of the season. Yep, last matchup of the season, folks. We got a huge, like, Nagoya. Okay, Gamba is playing Yokohama, so that's a top 4 matchup. So Urawa has a slight chance here. Who are they playing? They're playing Sendai, so that's Urawa has a slight chance of a miracle happening. Because Yokohama is a good team. They're 27 wins, 0 draws, 6 losses. That's not bad at all. So that's interesting. The big news is the top 8 battle. Shimizu and Jubilo play each other directly. This week, at the end of the week, now I think the goal differential is not good, but for Shimizu, but they're playing each other head to head, so let's find out. Nagoya, how do they end their season? With a nice win. Good job, Nagoya. Oh, here's a decent matchup between Kawasaki and Kawasaki Frontal versus Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Half decent matchup. Could go very much one-sidedly to Kawasaki. Big win for Kawasaki. Good way to end the season. Kashima wanting to end their season with a big win, and they got it. Holy crap. 6-0. That's how you make your fans happy, especially if you're at home. I don't know if they're at home, and I don't know which. I'm not sure if they're at home or not. Alright, this is it. This is the big matchup. Head to head. Shimizu wins and then scores a bunch of goals. Could flip the whole thing. Like, they could take the 8th spot. But they lose! Iwata holds them off and plays spoiler for the season. Shimizu and Nagoya both got screwed over. Here's Urawa's big chance by hoping that Yokohama pulls an upset over Gamba Osaka, or at least gets a draw. Maybe. It could happen. Who knows? But will it happen? Or will Gamba Osaka hold on? They hold on 1-0. What a close game. Can't believe Hashioka in the 87th minute puts Yokohama away and puts the rest Urawa away, puts the rest of the league away. Just like that. And then they celebrate. Let's get these other matches. Kobe, get out of here. Yep. Big win, good way to end the season. Urawa really wanted the miracle. Couldn't quite get it. They got a big win. They end the season with a Yutaro Funaki hat trick. Or at least they end the league season with a big win. But the big news was Gamba Osaka's 87th minute goal against Yokohama to put the rest of the league to rest. And hopefully it'll actually finish this. I don't know what it's doing. I was trying to drag it out all dramatically there. Now I gotta wait for the game to figure itself out. And it finally does. And that is how the league ends. Gamba Osaka puts everyone else to bed with a last-second goal against Yokohama. And they win the J-League. Champions of Japan. And, yeah. Automatic qualifiers are, along with Urawa Reds, Kawasaki Frontal, Yokohama F. Marinos. All four automatically qualify, not only for the Asian Cup, but for the Club World Championship at the end of the season. And then, Kashima Antlers, Vissel Kobe, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, Jibalo Iwata manage to get the final 4 spots and qualify for the Asian Cup to see who could be champions of Asia. And maybe earn a spot, still have a chance at earning a spot to the Club World Championship. How close was it? Nope. The games didn't go Shimizu and Nagoya's way at the end. And they ended up both down 6 points out of the 8th place spot. And then, of course, you see the rest of the teams. Ooh, Cerezo managed to jump 2 spots above the last place spot. When early in the season they looked so bad. But yeah, Shimizu, Nagoya, disappointing ends to the season. Urawa Kashima definitely disappointed not to get the automatic spot because they were up there. They were in the top 4 for a long while, but they couldn't quite hold on, and they kind of fell behind at the end. Urawa disappointed. They couldn't get it. They dropped the game against Gamba Osaka head to head. And then when they really needed that big miracle from Gamba Osaka, did not let them have it. And what's really crazy is if they would have let them have it, if Yokohama could have drawed 0-0 or 1-1 with Gamba Osaka, Urawa would have won the J League because they had the goal differential had definitely jumped in their favor the last few games, it seems like. So big win by Gamba Osaka. Congratulations to them and me. Oh, but I will say one thing. Urawa Reds, look at the video to the right there. Yutaro Funaki, well, he's holding a Player of the Month award, but he might as well be holding the Golden Boot award too, because that's what he just got. Urawa Reds might not have won the league, but their best goal scorer won the Golden Boot at least. He passed me, my guy. 27 goals to his 33, and then third was Shinji Osaki. Oh, Okazaki, my bad, I said that wrong. And then where's some of the other guys? Cody Miller was in the list. Pretty high up there with 18 goals, damn, crazy. Joseph Oakley had freaking 15 goals. There's Timothy Way. I was wondering where he was. Sugi, let's look at all the best teams, like leading goal scorers. Kashima Antlers was Okazaki. Yokohama F. Marinos was Nagasama, he had 25. Kawasaki's was Sugimoto, he had 25. Vissel Kobe's was Yuruki, he had 22. And then, those are the biggest team. Iwata had a pretty good, decent goal scorer at 14 goals for Fujimura, and Inui for Hiroshima had 13. So, but yeah, that's it, folks. Go back to the screen. There's your league winner, Gamba Osaka. Your 4 automatic qualifiers for the Club World Championship. Gamba, Urawa, Kawasaki, Yokohama. Then those 4 plus the next 4, Kashima, Kobe, Hiroshima, and Jubilo Iwate get in the Asian Cup. And that is how we will end today's stream. SuperSirianRigel saying thank you for joining for World Soccer League action. Yes, whenever I do cups, just since it says somebody's still watching, I don't know, sometimes my computer's crazy. But whenever we end, if you happen to watch all the way to the end, somebody else does later, because this stays up, YouTube doesn't delete them or anything. Whenever I get to the cups, I'm going to do all the leagues first, but whenever I get to the cups, those games will be live. I will not be simming any of the cups. Every game you'll be watching every kick, and it'll be very exciting. And then of course the Club World Championship, I will be doing that live. I'm not sure exactly. I might do it's going to be like a World Cup. And it's going to have group stages, a group stage, and then a knockout stage. I'm not sure if I'm going to sim the group stages or play the games. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. I might just play all the games for the Club World Cup, Club World Championship, because it's the main tournament at the end. But there you go. There's all your qualifiers. Gamba Osaka, congratulations on winning the J League. Thank you for watching this presentation of the World Soccer League. SuperSirianRigel says good night and God bless, or good day and God bless.